for the 25th of May, 2025. We got some guests next door, but I don't think you can hear them. This mic is fairly good about just picking up my voice here. It's pretty substantial. So there we are. How about this for a quote? I'm sure you've heard it before, but it's worth hearing again. The past is history, the future is a mystery. The gift is now, and that's why they call it the present. So as I said, I'm sure you've heard that before, maybe many times, but it's worth hearing again. And here is Reverend Christine Green. Replace worry with faith. God, I wish my mother knew this. She claimed to have great faith, and she did. But sometimes she let worry get the better of her. She was really good at she was good at lots of things, but the two that didn't really contribute to things were worry. She was an incredible worrier. And she was incredible at inflicting guilt on everybody, especially me. This is Gary Zukav. I'm sure you've heard of him. Trust the universe. Trusting means that the circumstance that you are in is working toward your best and most appropriate end. Gary Zukav. I really like that one. Ernest Holmes. A steadfast determination to attain some purpose, the letting go of all that opposes it, a complete reliance on the law of good, and an unqualified trust in spirit. This is real power. And that was on page 455 of the Science of Mind textbook. And when we said the Science of Mind textbook, unless we specify others, we're referring to the 1930s edition. And this is Reverend Christine Green. Global warming, racial injustice, the pain in my left knee, the state of our democracy, rising healthcare costs, my neighbor's dog. These are just a few things on my worry list. Worry is our go-to activity when we don't know what else to do. What if things don't, excuse me, what if things don't work out? What if I can't do what I need to do? Out of fear and frustration, we fall back on our patterns of stress and worry. Worry feels like something we can do while we wait and hope for something to happen. This is pretty good, actually. Worry is what we do when we forget to pray. True. Sometimes even when we do pray, when we don't trust that our prayers are enough, we worry. Trust replaces worry with faith. It shifts our mindset from one of fear and doubt to one of hope and belief. Trust can free us from uncertainty and empower us to live life more fully. She says, and I need to explain this a bit here. She says, here's a simple practice that could help move worry into trust. Take a breath. Breathe deep. Exhale and let go. Then she says, unify with love, God, the all. Move into heart coherence. Actually, I need to explain that one as well. Feel the divine oneness of love. Speak your declaration. State what you want. Tap into gratitude. Feel grateful as it lifts your vibration. Eric Butterworth writes, contrary to worrisome thoughts, trust plays a transformative role in our lives. When we trust, we relinquish the need to excessively worry and instead cultivate faith and belief. And then Reverend Christine ends by saying, set aside worry and set your intention on faith. Yeah, when she says move into heart coherence, there's a group out there called Heart Math, and I've actually got one of the little devices, and one of the central things is moving into heart coherence. And one way you can do it is to imagine you're breathing in through your heart center and then just breathing out normally and letting go. So keep, as you practice just being still and breathing, you breathe in through your heart center and then you just breathe out normally. You can also try the 4-7-8 technique, which is to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, breathe out for 8. And as you do this, imagine you're breathing in through your heart center, and you hold, and then you let go. So you breathe in for 4, you hold for 7, and then you breathe out through your mouth, let go for 8. And it's recommended to try that 4 or 5 times in a row. And you can do it to counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So that's the technique that I've used quite a lot, and it's pretty good during the night if you're waking up and you want to get back to sleep again. It's actually a good technique. And if you do that, I suggest you lie on your back when we do it. So try it, give it a shot. My mother could really have used this affirmation, and I could sometimes as well. I've got to admit, she was a good teacher about worry. I surrender my need to worry, and I trust in God's infinite wisdom. I surrender my need to worry, and I trust in God's infinite wisdom. And I tell you, affirmations do not come much better than that. So my affirmation for you today is that you learn to trust. I know everyone here, I'm claiming each one here learns to trust. And so it is. Until next time. Oh yeah, reminder. My colleague, Reverend Lisa, 9:15, she started a new series. I forgot what it is now, and I didn't check in on that today. But she'll be on 9:15 tomorrow, and then midweek, Daniel Johnson will be on. I'll be back tomorrow at 5. All those you can find on Creative by Spiritual Center's Facebook page, and I've started reposting to my other social media. So wherever you see this, come back, and it will be there again. So namaste.